Second.
Any discussion?
I'd like a point of clarification. It says that we need to move forward two candidates who are qualified to move them forward. Since Dr. Williams does not have higher education administration experiences, and that was one of our major qualifications, was to have higher education experiences. And she clearly said she had none. When the question was asked of her, do we still have to put forth two candidates? Because the stipulation was that we put forward two qualified candidates. I'm asking regarding qualifications, and that one of our qualifications in the framing of applying was to have higher educational administration experiences, from faculty to dean to other administrative positions. And Dr. Williams clearly said she had that. She did not have that. So I am asking for clarification. Do we have to put forward two names? Because one is not qualified as far as higher educational experiences.
I would think that because we did grant two interviews based on the matrix that we were given, and I'll defer to the lawyer on this.
She did say that.
No.
We can't hear you.
The determination of qualifications is a subjective determination by the committee. Therefore, if there's a motion to advance two candidates and another committee member believes only one candidate should be advanced, you would really follow Robert's rules. If she wants to offer a substitute motion, that would be the way to determine whether the committee feels one candidate should be submitted over two.
You've heard the reading of the.
So there's a motion and second.
There is a motion and a second at this
on the
point, and we're
floor.
at the point of discussion.
Yeah, we have discussion.
I'm sorry?
We have discussion.
We are at the point of discussion, yes.
We're having discussion now.
Right,
Correct.
correct.
Well, I think she has a higher education administrative experience.
Yeah.
And that
1
we
year.
just- Second?
It's 1 year. 1 year.
She said she did not.
And she said she did not.
If,
Well,
if we could listen to each other, we all have an opportunity to respond. The question is being asked by Dr. Martin, a statement.
According to her resume, from 1998 to 1992, she was, 1988 to 1992, she was a director, teacher education department head at Elizabeth City State University.
She only did that for a year. That's what I have on here.
And she also said that she was a dean at Elizabeth State University, and there's no indication that she was
She
in
said
her
the
resume.
director is considered a dean in her
What
statement.
she's talking is that when she went to Elizabeth City, they only had a division of education.
Right.
Just like we used to be a division of business, so we used to have a dean that went to school, that was dean. So,
She said no.
but what I said, no, all I'm saying is that if we go according to this, she does have it. That's all.
Yeah, but it's not.
That's all I'm saying.
Experience.
Any further discussion?
But Frank, you said she does have this. I'm trying to find out
Right here.
what the this means.
Right.
Her
19 past
educational
employment
administrative
history,
experience is
1988.
what I'm saying.
She doesn't have dean position experience.
Is being a department is administrative, that's not administrative.
No.
So that doesn't count. Okay, if that doesn't count, she doesn't have it.
And also during the interview, she did state that she did not have that kind of experience.
Yes, that's true.
Okay.
President Belton?
Yeah, let me just offer, I'd like to just, with all due respect, clarify the role of the search committee. And as you may recall, I charged the search committee to present 3 candidates unranked in keeping with my responsibility to offer the Board of Supervisors candidates for their consideration. When I said this morning that I had contemplated what to do in light of the fact that we only had 2 candidates to consider today, that contemplation included, if you will, extending this search. And it's such that we would be able to generate a more substantive pool of candidates. I believe that my position, the position that I ultimately took, was an appropriate one in going forth with the 2 candidates that we had. But I would beg the committee to, notwithstanding, to recognize what my original charge was, and that was to offer to me 3 candidates, to offer only 1 at this particular time, in my view, would really compromise my responsibility to the Board of Supervisors as well. So I would offer that statement at this particular time.
Point taken. Shall we call the question?
You called the question?
No,
I'm asking.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand what you said.
I'm asking if we should call the question at this.
Well, that's your call. If you want to call the question, then we'll do that. But that's your call. Somebody has to call
All
the
right,
question.
call the question.
The question has been called. We will vote on the 2 individuals, Dr. Lisa Mims Devizan and Dr. Boyce Williams, to be advanced to Dr. Belton as recommendations from this committee. All those in favor, let it be known by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed? Aye. And so it is ordered. The names will be advanced to Dr. Belton. Just as an announcement, just want to remind everyone as what Dr. Belton has said about the candidates will be back on campus on the 27th of October, and you will get schedules as to how they will meet the various entities, that is the students, faculty, alumni, stakeholders. So we'll be getting that to you very soon. And of course, the evening of the 27th, we will be at the Sheraton Hotel, where they again will be presented to members of the board. They will also be back in this room on the 28th. The meeting starts at 9 o'clock. We don't know yet what the agenda will look like, but they will be interviewed at the board meeting in a similar fashion to what we experienced. Questions probably will not be as long, and there will be executive session as well. So we ask you to stay tuned for the scheduling of those 2 dates in particular. Is there any other business to come before this committee? If not, we got a motion to adjourn. Thank you so much.